Easy guide on how to use Patreon.
In this video today, I'm going to be showing you how you can set up your Patreon account and start earning money from your online content. So if you're a writer, you're a YouTuber, you're an artist, and you need to start earning money from the content that you're posting, make sure to tune in and watch this video. So first off, this is the homepage of Patreon, and you're going to get started and create your account. Once you've created your account and given the basic details, you're gonna come to this basic dashboard of Patreon. So over here, you're gonna add your name and you're gonna add in whatever kind of content that you're creating. You're gonna add your profile pictures. Over here, you're gonna add your URL. So your URL needs to be kind of distinctive, and it has to be something that is associated with you, because it's something that's going to stay with you forever, and whenever people have to land on your page, they're going to search for your URL. So make sure it's something that's very original and very specific to you. Secondly, in the basic section, we have your about page. So your about needs to be something that's very exciting and that shows your audience what kind of special content that they're gonna get by paying for Patreon. So make sure it's something exciting, it's something that tells your people what kind of exclusive content that they might be getting by paying for your Patreon, because it is the first thing that they will read as soon as they come to your homepage on Patreon. Over here, you can also add an introductory video that's totally optional. Obviously, if you have some kind of video already, you can add that here.
If you enjoy our videos, kindly support our channel on Patreon. Click the link in the description to be a patron. Many thanks.
Now, secondly, Patreon has a tier system. So you can create different tiers. These are just the standard ones we have over here. One is $5 per month, the second one is $10 per month, and the third one is the VIP, which is $20 per month. So if an official Patreon user that pays $5 a month will just get early access to your episodes, the all access patron will get bonus episodes and also early access to episodes, and the VIP patron will get monthly AMAs. AMAs means Ask Me Anything. So they'll basically get a monthly Q&A session with you, and they will also have, early access and bonus episodes. You can add more features and more opportunities or privileges in each tier, and you can also create your own tiers. So you can totally customize the section, and this is where the money is really made. So you need to make sure your viewers know that they're paying for some specific content, and they actually feel like that content is worth paying for. So you can add more tiers if you have different sorts of content, or if your range of content is more than the average kind of basic 3-tier setup. So you can also add even more mid-ranges, or you can add a super VIP range where they could talk to you on Discord, or they could call you once a month or something like that. So that just depends on you, and obviously the more tiers you have, the more complex it's gonna get, and that's gonna be more difficult for you to manage. So most people just start out with the standard kind of Patreon tier system that is provided. Obviously, the larger the viewership, the different kind of tiers you can set up. Make sure you're setting up your tiers at a reasonable price. You can't just start out and have $200 as your official Patreon price, and then have the all access be $1,000 and have a VIP patron be $1,500. No one's gonna buy that unless you have a very big following. Even then, it's very difficult to have that kind of exorbitant money just lying around. So make sure you're putting out your Patreon account on a reasonable price. Thirdly, over here we have merch. So if you're not gonna make merch with any third-party company, you can just create your merch through Patreon, which is a very easy and sufficient way to create merch. You can get started, and obviously you have the basic mugs and t-shirts and photo prints, all the kind of basic merch that you would get from any other third-party company. You can just get it with Patreon. Over here we have getting paid. So you can charge your patrons monthly or per creation. So for example, if you're a writer, you might be charging your patrons a monthly flat fee, and you might be posting maybe 5 or 6 times a month. But you can also charge your patrons per creation. So each time you post, you get money, and they're charged only when you post. So if you're ghosting your patrons for a while and you haven't been around, your patrons won't get charged, and that will probably increase their loyalty towards you because they will feel as if you're not trying to rip them off or anything. Obviously, you have to add the currency that you're using, and you can also add your payout settings, whatever bank or whatever kind of accounting system that you're using to get your money. So over here, we will go to paid settings. Obviously over here you have to add your legal name, and here you can also add your custom brand color, whatever specific color that you have as your theme, or whatever dominant color might it be that's present in your content. Over here we have earnings visibility. So you can make your earnings public, and anyone that visits your page can see how much you've been earning each month, and you can also make it private. Also, you can have patronage visibility. So what that means is whoever visits your page will know how many patrons you have. That means how many people have basically subscribed to your content. You can make that public or private. So if you make it public, people might feel more excited. They might feel like they are sharing your goals, and they might want to help you even more, because often when a YouTuber is about to reach 1 million subscribers, people hop on just to, get them to 1 million. So people have that kind of crowd feeling. They feel this kind of bond together if it's public and you're being upfront about the money that you're making and the amount of people that you have. But you can choose to make it private, and it will be nobody's business but yours. Now, moving on to preview. You can also preview the page that you've created till yet, and that helps you a lot in choosing your theme and colors and whatnot. If you move on to advanced settings, you can write welcome notes for each of your patrons. So if a new person has joined, you can add them a welcome note, and you can have different welcome notes for different tiers. You can even add an image to the welcome note and even add a video. For a video, you would have to add the URL over here, and yeah. So if you're gonna add different kinds of welcome notes for each tier, that would be the best, because each tier would have exclusivity increased. If a person is starting to pay $5, they might just pay $10 just to feel a little bit more special.
If you guys are enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get back to the video.
Now, let's move on to pricing. Patreon will obviously take a cut of your earnings. Patreon has 3 plans. First is the Lite, then the Pro, then the Premium. So whatever profit you're making, whatever is the whole amount, but with this you will only be provided with a creator page, a Patreon communication tool, and Patreon workshop. But if you go for the recommended plan, which is the Pro plan, everything you need will be covered under Patreon, and it will be a far more inclusive experience for everyone. In that situation, Patreon will be taking 8% of your earnings. So whatever is the total amount, 8% will be cut by Patreon, and Patreon will, reinvest into their own website. So everything that is present in the Lite is also present in the Pro. And then you also will have membership tiers. You will also get analytics and insights of your account, what kind of people are subscribing, how many patrons you've lost, how many you've gained, why are people, refusing to pay for your content, and stuff like that. You will also get a bunch of special offers and promos. You will also get workshops that are led by other massive creators, which can be a very, very great experience for even you. Also, you will have unlimited app integration. So if you're someone who's a gamer and you need to have Discord, you'll be able to integrate both Patreon and Discord together. So it's not, a hassle. You have to move from Patreon to Discord for your gaming channel or something like that. So if you're on the Pro plan, you will get priority customer support. So if someone is on Lite and someone is on Pro, the person on Pro will get customer support first. And yeah, moving on, there's the most exclusive, highest cut that Patreon can take is 12%, and that is on the Premium plan. It will include everything in the Pro plan, all the membership tiers, the analytics, the special offers, the workshops, the unlimited integrations, and the priority customer support. And then you will also be provided with a dedicated partner manager, so Patreon will provide you a specific person that will help you manage your Patreon account. You will also get merch for membership. You can create your merch on Patreon, and Patreon will handle all its shipment, delivery, creation, and you won't have to partner up with another third party. And you will also get team accounts on the premium plan. So if you're a family channel and you have specific channels as well, each individual channels, and you want to have like a Patreon that's all inclusive, but it's able to divide the income between all the people, then you can obviously set up for a premium plan, because the more the merrier. You will need more features and more help. So yeah. So moving on from pricing, that's all the things you need to know about Patreon while setting up your account. You will see this checklist that's present over here. Once you've added everything, it will go green, and then you can launch your account. Patreon will usually take a few days to verify your account, and then you can start earning money for your YouTube content, for your artwork, for your podcasts, for whatever kind of creative content that you're creating. So yeah, I hope you guys understood that very easily.
And that's it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell, smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.